The following video has been made available with closed captions for the hard of hearing and in described video for the visually impaired. Please visit the description below for more details.
There used to be a popular sentiment that tablets were going to eventually replace the need for laptops. They were faster, lighter, thinner, had a longer battery life, were more secure, and were better in just about every way. It was easy to see, especially when comparing what an iPad could do with a netbook. There were just a couple of problems. A tablet could not do everything a computer could, it could not run the same programs, and it did not have the same keyboard. So then, it was only a matter of time before there would be a perfect device that could do both, right? Today, I bring you this, the Dell Venue 11 Pro 7130. It is what I would describe as a computer that is also a tablet. It represents everything that people wanted. A computer in a tablet's clothing. It had everything you would need in a computer. An Intel i5 processor, 4GB of RAM, a USB port, a mini HDMI port, a micro SD card slot, and the option to attach a real keyboard. Not just some cheap attachment that sticks on like a fridge magnet. One with nice keys, a metal build, and even an integrated battery to extend the battery life. With the two attached together, they really make a convincing argument of being an ultrabook. It also had all the things that would make it a tablet though. Cameras on both sides, a thin tablet-like design with a touchscreen, a home button, a vibration motor, a power button, and volume rocker on both sides, and even a SIM card slot on some models. So, if this device is able to bring the best of both worlds, why isn't this device so much more popular and famous? I think I would blame it on Windows personally. This was originally released with Windows 8, which was actually, in my opinion, not a bad operating system. But in terms of performance, it wasn't nearly as light as competitors like iOS and Android, so the CPU gets pretty hot. This is true for just about every Windows tablet. The fans, as a result, get pretty loud with air being exhausted at the top of the device. The tablet also could not run many of the apps that other operating systems could, because the Windows App Store lacked a lot of popular apps and really still does in many ways. For the massive program library that already exists with Windows, those programs could run, but just about none of them were optimized to be used with a touchscreen, which made them difficult to use to say the least. Not only that, but the processor and RAM gave limited options as they lacked in performance compared to many of its non-2-in-1 competitors. It was also a lot heavier to hold in just one hand, especially without the stand of the surfaces. This tablet was neither a great laptop nor was it a great tablet. It was also really prohibitively expensive, starting at twice the price of an iPad without even including the keyboard. For that money, you could get both a tablet and a laptop and still have money left over. That being said, I think this product is a success in what it is. This tablet isn't looking to redefine the industry looking at its cheap plastic build. It's only able to deliver half the tablet experience, and its desktop computer experience is half-assed to say the least as well. But it only needs to deliver that much. To have both of those features together is already a privilege. I don't think that I have ever had a device that could fulfill so many roles at once, and I think that people who are looking to do this many things at once should be willing to adapt. Perhaps when it was released, it might have been a disappointment for $1,222, but for around $200 on the used market, this is really quite a steal, especially because it came with the keyboard as well. I think that it's okay sometimes to half-ass some things. This tablet was not able to be the best at being a tablet or a computer. It lacked in many qualities, but it was able to be just good enough to be usable, and just good enough to serve a meaningful purpose. I would say that it isn't great, but it's better than anything else that exists, and it's good enough to justify its own existence. I don't use this tablet as much anymore since the keyboard broke. Replacement keyboards are around $70, but I am still not sure if it was the tablet's connectors that broke or the keyboard. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Next week I will be uploading the second last episode of the season. I hope to see you all then.